Hello everyone, I would like to introduce you to the ninja, who played a dark role behind the scenes of the Warring States period. What do you think of when you hear the word ninja? There are famous characters in Japanese anime and manga. But what were the actual ninja like? In this article, we will discuss famous shinobi organizations that existed in Japan, and how they operated during the Warring States period,
including the nature of their work.
The existence of ninja can be confirmed after the period of the Northern and Southern dynasties 1336 to 1392. During the Warring States period, ninja were recruited by feudal lords in various regions to invade enemy territory, conduct arson, destruction, night raids, ambushes, and gather information. However, since the most important thing was to inform the lord of the enemy's situation, it was necessary to avoid combat as much as possible and return alive. The ninja villages known as Iga and Koga, which are particularly famous for their ninja power, were natural fortresses surrounded by mountains in the Iga region of present-day Mie Prefecture and the Koga region of Shiga Prefecture. As an armed group, they sometimes went to neighboring countries as mercenaries to invade enemy castles and participate in battles. The Iga and Kuga were destroyed by Oda Nobunaga, but after the Hanoji incident, in which Nobunaga died, they escorted Tokugawa Ieyasu as he fled from present-day Osaka to Aichi Prefecture. After that, they participated in battles ahead of the others on various battlefields, and Ieyasu employed the Iga and Kuga as his subordinates. When Ieyasu ruled Edo and moved to the city, Iga Koga lived in Edo Castle Town, guarding the Ooku Inner Palace and unoccupied daimyo residences, and also working as a secret agent until about the first year of Kanae. When peace came in the Edo period, they did not engage in combat, but their main duties were to gather information and provide security, as well as to learn about the political situation in neighboring countries and apply this information to their own policies. The image of the ninja is one of hiding in attics and eavesdropping on conversations. But in reality they were more likely to befriend the locals and extract information from them. Ninjutsu books describing the methods and attitudes of the ninja began to be written in the mid-17th century. Ninjutsu books contain various descriptions of the art of communication, dialogue, memory, transmission, witchcraft, medicine, pharmacology, nutrition, astronomy, weather, fugaku, gunpowder knowledge, etc. Ninjutsu is positioned as a survival art based on comprehensive knowledge, fiction and non-fiction, although the real ninja gradually disappeared as the world became more peaceful. Fictional depictions of the ninja began to appear in the novels and performing arts of the Edo period. In the early Edo period, ninja were depicted as using ninjutsu to sneak in and steal important items. One of the most famous is the story of Ishikawa Goemon. Ishikawa Goemon is believed to be a real person, as there is a record of his execution in 1594, but the details are unknown. However, during the Edo period, there were many works featuring Goemon, and he was portrayed in various ways, including as a ninjutsu master, in addition to being a great bandit. The ninjutsu used here was influenced by sorcery, and transformed into a mysterious art, often depicted as ninja techniques in modern manga, such as alter ego and anti-spirit techniques. This magic was further developed under the influence of Chinese novels, resulting in ninjas who disappear with a droning sound or turn into a toad when a scroll is added and a sign is made. In the late Edo period 1603 to 1868, the image of the ninja that is associated with the present day was formed in kabuki and ukiyo-e prints, in which the ninja wore black costumes and used shuriken, a type of throwing sword. Legendary ninjas. The following is the story of two such fascinating representatives of the ninja. Hattori Hanzo. Although much about Hattori Hanzo is shrouded in mystery, he is known as a figure synonymous with the ninja. In fact, it is not widely known that Hanzo was only the first-generation ninja, and that from the second generation on, he was a samurai, not a ninja. The name Hanzo is a name passed down from generation to generation, and the name known to the public is Hattori Masanari, the second-generation Hattori Hanzo. Known as Oni no Hanzo, he was feared for his use of the spear, his signature weapon. Masanari Hattori served Ieyasu Tokugawa, and was one of the Tokugawa 16 divine generals, who made great achievements in the early days of the Tokugawa shogunate. Such was the case with Hanzo, whom Ieyasu appointed as his intercessor when Ieyasu's eldest son, Nobuyasu, was ordered by Nobunaga to commit seppuku. But Hanzo was so moved by tears that he could not lower his sword. Such Hanzo is said to have died on November 4, 1596. The gate through which Hanzo built his mansion during his lifetime, and through which Iga Doshin and her companions entered Edo Castle, remains today as Hanzo-mon Gate. The spear of Hattori Hanzo, used by Hattori Hanzo Masonry, is called Onikirimaru, and is now kept at Seinenji Temple. His spear tip and part of the handle are missing due to an earthquake or fire. And the total length of the surviving part is 258 centimeters and weighs 7.5 kilogram. It is a very large spear in itself. But the complete figure is described as being 121 centimeters long for the spear blade part only. The point is 30 centimeters and the arrowhead 150 centimeters. Fuma Kotaro. Fuma Kotaro, like Hattori Hanzo, is also recorded as an actual ninja. Fuma Kotaro is a venerable name that has been passed down from generation to generation. And it is said that Fuma Kotaro, who appears in various works, is modeled after the fifth generation, who is known as the strongest of all time. He was the leader of the Fuma, a group of ninja who served the Hojo clan, known as the High Lord of Kanto, during the Warring States period, and was the fifth generation of that group to serve 4 generations of the Hojo clan. He was reported to be a tall man, 2 meters 16 centimeters tall, with a frightening face like a muscular monster, and was said to have great fighting ability due to his size. However, there are no details in the book, and there is no hard evidence that this Fuma is the 5th generation. One of the most famous battles of the 5th Fuma was the Kawago Night Battle, which began in 1546 when 80,000 allied troops of Ashikaga Haryuji and his men besieged Kawago Castle, which was defended by Hojo Tsunanari with 3,000 men. It was a hopeless battle against an army 20 times larger than his own. But Ieyasu Hojo's resourcefulness enabled him to defeat this huge force and miraculously win the battle. One of the key players in this battle is considered to be one of the most important players. Under the command of Fuma Kotaro, several ninjas went into hiding among the enemy forces to manipulate information and report on the situation. It is believed that they attacked the enemy from within, in response to Ieyasu's surprise attack, throwing the battlefield into chaos. Another was the Battle of Kisagawa, in 1580, in which the Hojo forces retreated without fighting a single battle, after launching a series of surprise attacks against a large army led by Katsuyori Takeda. Led by Kotaro Fuma, 200 Fuma ninjas attacked Takeda's camp day and night, in all weathers, and went on a rampage, setting fires, cutting horse ropes, taking hostages, and inviting friendly fire due to the confusion. This battle made the name of Fuma known to the world with fear. Even such a powerful group of ninja, the Fuma and their lords, the Hojo family, were brought to ruin by Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Despite various measures against Toyotomi's forces, the Hojo family was unable to turn the tide of the war, and the 100-year history of the Hojo family came to an end. It is said that after the defeat of the Hojo clan, Fuma Kotaro and the Fuma ninjas became bandits who ravaged the area around Edo, regarding the Tokugawa, who had attacked and destroyed the Hojo clan, as their enemy. A group of highly skilled former ninjas ran amok and the Tokugawa were in trouble. But Kusaki Jinai, a former Takeda ninja and bandit who was an enemy of the Fuma, found Kotaro Fuma's hideout. It is said that Kotaro Fuma was finally captured and the Fuma Shu, led by Kotaro Fuma, were executed in 1603. However, there are so few books written about Fuma, that this record of his execution may also be a ploy by Kotaro Fuma to hide in the darkness. And if they were still active after that, it's romantic. How was the ninja explained this time? There are many more interesting ninja-related episodes that I will show you in a video sometime. In addition, there are many other dramatic episodes in the Warring States period, like anime and manga, which we will introduce in the future. So please subscribe to our channel and comment on our requests. See you next time.